Welcome back, Patriot fans. Knox Morris here. My co-host appeared to be sleeping on me. He's just a tad tired, but we all have those days. I wonder what he's thinking about. I bet you he's thinking about Christmas, because Christmas is just right around the corner. That actually gives me a good idea. I haven't talked to Santa Claus in a while, so I think I'm going to give him a call real quick. Just give me 1 minute.
A few moments later.
Hey Santa, what's going on?
Ho, 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 ho! Hello there, Knox!
Hey, so I was calling to ask if you were coming on down to New Madison early this year.
Well, unfortunately this year, Knox, I have to stay at the North Pole. But I'm sending my favorite little elf, Jeff Judy. He is adorable, and he will be very helpful with Adopt a Family.
Alright, well we'll be on the lookout here in New Mad then.
Ho, 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 ho! I'll be seeing you soon, and make sure you tell your friends I'm checking if they're on the naughty list. Ho, 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 ho!
Alright, we'll see you, Santa. Love you, bye. What's going on, folks? Knox Morris here alongside Santa's favorite little elf, Mr. Jeff Judy, here to ask you a few questions about Adopt a Family. So, Mr. Judy, why is it important to help out with Adopt a Family?
Well, Knox, first of all, I think, Adopt a Family is probably one of my favorite activities we do here at school all year long because, all the money that we raise goes directly back to the students of Tri-Village. And anytime we can help, the students in our own community, I think that's a good thing. Plus, it's always fun. Get yourself in the Christmas spirit a little bit and have a little fun with the kids.
I agree. So, who do you think should be the next elf for this year? I heard they're taking the top 3.
Top 3. Yeah, I tell you what, it's really hard to pick. We got so many new staff this year. I'd really like to see, what better way to welcome them to the Tri-Village community than let them dress up like one of Santa's little elves or a Christmas tree or something like that. Hard to pick just one. If you look at Miss Brining, you got Miss Raffle, you have Miss Gutierrez. They just exude Christmas spirit. How could you go wrong with any of those? On the second floor, you got Mr. Lowry, Mr. Honeycutt. Both of them would look fantastic in tights. And then, let's not forget you got Mr. Moore upstairs too, and he's also just full of Christmas spirit. And last but not least, Mr. Schondemeyer. I think we could get him to show up on the sidelines in an elf suit. That'd be great.
I agree. I think all those teachers that you just named have some legs that can fill out them tights, especially Mr. Honeycutt. I think that'll look really nice.
That would.
So, yeah, well, all the way from the North Pole, Mr. Judy, thank you for coming on the show.
Thanks for having me. Merry Christmas.
I'm here with Ms. Heckman right over here to my left and Mr. Beard over here to my right to discuss a few things about Adopt Family. So Ms. Heckman, what is Adopt Family?
Adopt a Family is where our community and our school takes those less fortunate at Christmas time and buy Christmas presents for them.
So how long have we been doing Adopt Family, Mr. Beard?
Well, I believe this would be year 5 or 6, looking back on it.
How has Adopt Family evolved?
Adopt a Family, when we first started, only started out with 2 families and it has grown over the years, and last year we adopted 11 families and we're looking to do that many again this year.
Many.
But it only comes from your support, the participation of buying and donating and putting those Christmas balls on those Christmas trees.
And buying. So Mr. Beard, what is our goal for this year?
Well, Brad, I'm glad you asked that. That's a very good question because in the past, we've been in the, $5, $6, maybe $7,000 range. We're really going to kick it up a notch and take it over the top this year. We're looking $10,000 this year.
Double digits.
That's right. We helped 14 families last year.
From the student standpoint, who do they want to see be elf this year?
Well, 2 participants that I think we should get. 1, Mr. Honeycutt, because wouldn't he look good in some good old tights? And 2, B. Moore. He needs some tights around his thighs. Who do you guys think you should get?
Well, I have paybacks to many of the old teachers from past, but I think it'd be good to get some of the new teachers involved. So I'm pushing for any of the new teachers.
Any of them?
Any of them.
Any specifics?
Moore, Honeycutt, Raffle, any of them.
What about you, Mr. Beard?
Well, as people have known in the past, I always get very passionate about this time of year and giving. Mrs. Heckman and myself have been a couple previous winners, if you want to call us that. But really comes down to whoever I see out there competing directly against me, that's normally who I'm going to go after. So I'm watching all of you to make sure you don't come into my sight.
You won't have to worry about me, Beard.
No,
Mr. Beard,
not
No,
this year.
never.
I know, we've kind of
You know-
buried that hatchet.
You look like you would look good in some elf outfit.
Well, you know,
with
Brett,
your little height.
the
that's pretty
convenience
good.
factor for the students this year is we're not only doing 2 people this year, but we are adding a third. So that's kind of a big deal.
Third.
That now it's not just the top 2 vote getters or the bulb getters out in the hallway that you vote for, but rather the top 3 are going to be elfed this year.
And remember, Monday, we can start. Hot dogs in Heckman's room.
Thank you guys for watching this week's special segment. But before we end, we have one last announcement. This year for the Adopt a Family, they will be raising money. In which ways, Mr. Morris? How are they doing it?
Each homeroom that raises $100 will be given free donuts through the Adopt a Family program. And the classroom that raises the most money will have their names put into a drawing for a special opportunity.
And basically, whoever gets drawn out of that hat in their homeroom gets to do this to their principal.
Thanks.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yep.
How was it? What's it like, Mr. Morris? It's a good feeling.
It was surprising.
There you go, buddy.
And there you have it, Patriots. Thank you for watching this week's special segment. We'll see you next 2 Fridays.
See ya.